Hey Andy, I have an answer for your jury questions. Um, First, I would like to say that respectfully, I don't think that statement about me waiting to play until the stronger players were out is very accurate at all. I don't think it's anywhere near accurate. I was playing this game. I will admit I laid low until a certain point. I started really getting influence on people when I was one of the people who started pushing to make sure that we took out the unanimity with Robert and Austin. And from there, can you really say that all of the strong players were out? I mean, Jess was a strong player. Carrie was a strong player. Cynthia was a strong player. Becca was a strong player. Drew was a strong player. Cynthia was a strong player. And you were a strong player. And I masterminded a lot of those evictions or had a lot to do with those people being eliminated from the game. So I really do think it's unfair to say that I waited until all of the strong players. Respectfully, I just feel like I have to clear that up because I don't want it to be a message that's spread to people when I don't believe it to be true at all. So why should you give me my vote? Because of the reasons I just outlined, that there are many of the big name players that me, who only won one solo immunity challenge, you know, that did assholish things, caused a lot of tension at times, and took the heat for a lot of things. There was me, and I prevailed through all of it and made it to the final two by myself, and that's why I feel that you should give me your vote. I don't think I waited too long to play the game when strong people were out. Your second question, how do I separate my personal feelings? It's just me. It's as simple as that. I don't know if there's something psychologically within me that makes it easier to do, but when I'm talking about someone, about the game, everything goes into strategy mode. Everything is pre-thought, rethink it, think about it again before you post it. Everything is that. And the minute we get off game, it's completely personal with me. And doesn't work for everybody. I was exceptionally 100% honest about my personal life this game as opposed to my last game, in which I made plenty of lies about my occupation, about my age, about my relationship status, about the best moments of my life. Those were just fun lies I did in the last game I played to entertain myself. And in this game, I grew too close with people to lie about the personal things. So games stopped, strategy stopped, separation of feelings stopped when the game talk stopped, and when the real talk started, it was all real, and that's exactly just how I did it. It's not everybody's game. It's not. I'm not trying to say that makes me a better player than some people, because trust me, that's been thrown in my face plenty of times. That I must think I'm better than everybody else because I can do that, but it's just something that I can do, and I can't explain it. 3 big moves I made in this game to get me to the end of this game. Ultimately, my biggest move was finding the secret alliance in Josh, which obviously I didn't keep as secret as I should have, as you knew about it halfway through the game. That was probably the one thing I wanted to do the most when I went in this game. I was heavily influenced and inspired by 2 people that beat me at my last game to put such a maneuver into play, and that's why I really went for it there. That would be my first one. And secondly, this next big move I think I made, not the next, but one of the biggest moves I made was eliminating Jess. I mean, everybody says, oh, we knew it was coming, and Jess has said that, she could have done the same thing, but she took the honorable way, and I took the, deceitful way. But let's face it, if your ass is on the line and you don't do everything you can to save it, I mean, really, I did something that a lot of people probably weren't happy with, and I escaped the fire from it because deep down, the majority of the people wanted her gone anyway, and I did it, and it was a very, everything could have flipped on me at that point. Everything really could have flipped on me in that point and really hurt me in this game, but it didn't. Lastly, I'll say number 3 was the final 3 with Drew. No Kool-Aid, just water. Being able to convince Drew in a matter of minutes, that I was still on his side and that my vote to keep Josh and to eliminate him from the game was purely a sympathetic pity vote for Josh was one of my finer moves. And I know, personally, I know it upset you. Like I said, game, not personal. Because because everyone would suspect once I've done that I've lost his loyalty and he should want me out of the game. But within a matter of minutes of talking to me, after, of course, he's had hours to cool down, because everybody knows in this game, my motherfucking ass likes to sleep. I'm telling you, by 11:30, I'm fucking out. So he had time to cool off. And when he talked to me, it literally took minutes for me to convince him that all was good and that I was still loyal to him, and he believed me. He believed me so much that when he found out that me and Josh were secret partners, he was shocked. And that's a pretty big game move considering what I did. Anyway, thank you very much for your questions. Hope you are having a good time. And, yeah, anyway, catch me on AIM sometime.